Hey, welcome back to Chatting with Red. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and share if you want. I would like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers named Edward. Thank you, Edward, for always watching the videos, leaving comments. Thank you very much. This story is going to be about none other than Ruthie Mae McCoy and the movie Candyman. Now, Ruthie Mae McCoy was a lady with mental illness that lived in Chicago, and she had called 911 to let them know that someone was breaking into her apartment through her medicine cabinet. And they sent the police there. They made the call as a disturbance between neighbors. They didn't make it as a break-in. She didn't answer the door. They left. Neighbors called saying they heard gunshots coming from her apartment. They paid it no attention. The cops didn't. They went back a couple days later because a neighbor called and hadn't seen her. They didn't break the door in because the housing project security told them not to because she could sue for them breaking into her house. Then finally the next day, April 24th, 1987, they broke the lock in and went in there and found her. She was shot 3 separate times. Now, they came through her medicine cabinet and killed her and took her TV. And the man has stated that did the article, this was the crime scene right here, her bathroom. The man that did the article originally, named Steve, he did it for the Chicago Reader. This was such a sad story. When Candyman came out in 1992, I paid it no attention. Someone eventually pointed out to me the parallels between Candyman and Bathroom Mirror. That was the name of the article he wrote. And I rented the film and watched as much as I could stand. The movie was adapted from a short story, The Forbidden, by Clive Barker, an English author who specializes in horror fiction. The main character is a grad student researching urban legends. She's especially interested in the one about Candyman. Dare say his name until it mirror 5 times, and the man with the hooked hand will appear and slash you to death with his hook. Such a tale, of course, requires copious blood, gore, and violence. The grad student was white, Candyman was black. The film got mostly favorable reviews. We knew all that. So, he was upset that the man had read his article and put it in this movie. He was very upset at that. Down to where the projects, were right by her projects. The Cabrini projects was next to the Alba projects. It said that he stole, this woman's story, put it in a movie, and didn't get the family's permission, all the way down to the lady's name who calls and says that, okay, there are other similarities. The movie opens with the telling of the story of a Cabrini Green resident named Ruthie Jean who called 911 for help, wasn't taken seriously, and was later found slashed to death. Ruthie Jean has a neighbor named Annie Marie McCoy. A newspaper, the Chicago Dispatch, displays the headline, Who, What Killed Ruthie Jean, with the subhead, Life in the Projects. In 1990, he written a second story about the trial of the 2 men being accused of the McCoy's murder, of Ruthie McCoy's murder. That piece was titled Cause of Death, What Killed Ruthie Mae McCoy, A Bullet in the Chest or Life in the Projects. There was so many similarities that this man took from that article and made this movie and tried to deny it. Anyway, I want to say rest in peace to Ruthie Mae McCoy. And now you all know the origins of Candyman is based on the murder of Ruthie Mae McCoy from Chicago. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Thank you for chatting with Red.